Now, if you're a long-time viewer of the MARKIE channel, you would know that I've went through my fair share of series ideas. Now, granted, when I do think of a lot of them series ideas, I do cringe, and it's mainly because of the names. You see, back in 2017, MARKIE was very, very edgy, so he decided to put some naughty words in the title of them series, which YouTube definitely wouldn't be happy with me doing now. Also, I've just realised the way I'm describing this makes it seem as if I was saying some type of slur or something. It wasn't that, it was just like a bit of a harsh swear word that YouTube would definitely demonetize me for. I had one series that instead of calling the Wheel of Fortune, I called the Wheel of a naughty word that begins with C. If you're either English or Australian, you probably say it in every other sentence, but YouTube doesn't like it. And I also had another series where I looked at rich spoiled people and called it the Rich Something Patrol. Again, a pretty naughty word. But there is one series I done that did have a name and wouldn't get me demonetized, and that's why today is going to be the return of Insta Regret. Roll the intro screen! Now, in case you are new here and you don't know what Insta Regret was, it was a series where I went on my Instagram, looked through my DMs, saw what topics you guys want me to talk about, and I spoke about them. I feel like it's a good way to get through a bunch of topics that you guys want me to cover without making a separate video on every single one of them. And don't worry, my normal videos are going to be continuing. 99% of the content on this channel is going to be my normal videos, but maybe once a month or so I'll do one of these where I can get through multiple topics in a video. But if you do want to be involved in the next video, all you have to do is go over to my Instagram, it's @MARKIE, and let me know what topic you want me to cover, and I could cover it in the next one, okay? I'm glad we got that sorted. Please talk about the Hailey Bieber situation. After the Michaela video, I need to see you try and understand what is happening. Okay, right. You clearly don't have much faith in me. But joke's on you, because I do kind of understand what's happening, because I can't open TikTok without fucking seeing it. Like, honestly, this time last week, I didn't even know that Hailey Bieber was actually Hailey Baldwin. I thought they were two separate people, so that shows how much I knew. But from what I've gathered, it's just Hailey Bieber and Kylie Jenner being like mean girls and talking shit about Selena on the internet and shotting like sly digs here and there. And to that I say, is it really a surprise that these celebrities are bad people? And from my very intense research, which is just me looking at a few YouTube videos, it seems like the drama all started when Hailey went onto the Call Her Daddy podcast and basically said that Selena didn't defend her about people saying that there was a crossover between their relationships.
Did Justin, or literally anyone, ever ask his ex to help put an end to the harassment that her fans put you through? No.
And I'll be honest, I have absolutely zero idea if there was a crossover. I know that apparently there was only like 5 months in between Justin taking Selena out for Valentine's Day and then him getting engaged to Hailey Bieber, which doesn't really compute in my head. But celebrities are weird like that. I swear you see like new celebrities getting in relationships and then next thing you know they're married and got like 7 kids within a few months. Like, they're very interesting individuals. And then I believe when people really started paying attention to the fact there's clearly some beef going on here between Selena and Hailey was because Hailey posted like a video right after Selena was getting hate, kind of insinuating that she deserved it.
I'm not saying she deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right.
And look, that could have definitely been a coincidence. Maybe the timing was just bad and she didn't know that this hate was getting driven towards Selena at the time. But Selena did end up commenting on like some videos that were defending her, kind of insinuating that she also believes that it was about her. But then after that, and by the way, are you impressed with how much I know? And then after that, Selena posted a video basically saying that her eyebrows were laminated too much, and I have absolutely no idea what that means. And she said it was an accident or whatever, to which Kylie Jenner then posted a video with her eyebrows looking very similar, saying, oh my god, this was an accident, and then also posted a FaceTime with Hailey kind of seemingly taking the piss out of Selena. And I've got to be honest, that's as much as I know, but it really isn't a surprise to me that Hailey Bieber and Kylie Jenner, two of the most famous people in the world who have never had to really work a day in their life, they were born into millions of dollars, might be a bit selfish and problematic, eh? Who would have thought? I think the more surprising thing to me is that it took people this long to realise that there's something up, especially with like Kylie Jenner, who's had God knows how many like scandals and stuff in the past, but yeah, maybe I'm missing something. Let me know if I am. Hi, I don't know if you will even see this, but I'd love if you can make a video on Dan Duffy. His YouTube is Exploring with Danny, specifically on the videos he's made about Nicola Bully. He filmed searching for her, but I believe also contaminate the crime scene, and also decided to take out a spirit box where she was last seen and made contact with her through it. This was before she was found, thanks. Now if you don't know who Nicola Bully is, I hope I'm pronouncing that right by the way, she's actually someone who went missing here in the UK, and unfortunately her body was found, right? And it was a massive story here in the UK. And apparently, Exploring with Danny, who was someone I've spoke about before a couple of years ago, made a video saying that he made contact with her, and I hope to God that's not true. Oh yeah, we actually have a video here. Warning, missing dog walker, nickel bully, mysterious disappearance. Fucking hell. This is already insane. Because if you don't know who Exploring with Danny is, and you haven't seen my previous video on him, he is someone who makes very obviously fake exploring videos, where he'll see like haunted nuns was one of the stories he had, or he would find like dead bodies, but it was very obviously fake. I mean, just look at his channel here, okay? Apparently in the space of a month, he made, what, 4 videos finding dead bodies. In one of them, there was apparently 4 dead bodies. And they're very obviously fake. I'm not going to show them in here, because they're just fucking stupid. But imagine if it was real, by the way. He just goes into a building and records a fucking dead body and puts it in a YouTube thumbnail. Like, Jesus Christ, why do you think that's a good idea? But at the end of the day, because they were fake, you just kind of, like, let him get on with it, right? He's just trying to make, like short movies, I guess, at a very low standard, but this is a very real situation that we're about to look at, so let's see how he covered it.
She may have gone into the river right here at the bottom and fell in. So we're just gonna go towards the bottom now.
What is he doing, man? He's got some fucking radio device that is clearly just flickering through like radio stations, and he's trying to make like contact with her. Why are you making a video about this? If you really wanted to help search, which I've got to be honest, I don't believe he did want to do, why are you making a video about it?
Did you fall into the lake?
Did you fall into the lake? Shut the fuck up, man.
Are you still here somewhere? Can you give us a message? Do you have a message for us? Someone do something to you. Freezing. Someone do something to you.
God, I really don't like him. I really fucking don't like him. He's using a shitty little radio thing and then putting subtitles up while it flickers through radio stations to try and make it seem as if the spirit is like talking to him. What are you doing? And I could be wrong here, but in my opinion, it doesn't seem like he even believes in this type of stuff anyways, because if he did believe in it, why does he go out like into so much effort to try and make fake versions of it if he believed that it was real? It reminds me a lot of what J Station used to do. As soon as someone passed away, he would like exploit it for YouTube views, and oh, well, I mean, look here, he has his comments turned off. I wonder why. But yeah, I don't even want to talk about that anymore. Right, let's move on to the next one. Where is the connections tea, Marky? We're thirsty out here. Now, before we get into any updates on what they've been saying recently, I did actually come across what might be my personal favourite picture to ever exist recently, and it's this one of Kevin Frank in front of Pitbull. I mean, the resemblance is uncanny, isn't it? Like, fucking, they could be twins. I also did come across a video of Ruby dancing recently, and if I had to watch it, so do you.
With a TikTok boy, she's now living in her TikTok world.
Now, I know I've had to change the copyrighted music in that video, but I can assure you, she wasn't dancing to Flow Rider Low.
Sorry, but I had to fold her like a pornography poster.
But yeah, without further ado, let's see what shite Jodie and Ruby have been spewing recently. It's probably not going to be great.
You hear Jodie and I talk often about principles of truth. These are the principles of distortion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh?
Sorry, I was just enjoying that.
And Jodie, take it away. She's mesmerized by what I'm saying.
Like, that's cool.
She's avoiding right now.
I was just enjoying, actually. I'm like, that was a good introduction.
Well, thank you.
God, the sexual tension between these two is actually palpable, isn't it? Now, from what I can gather, this is a new series that the Connection channel is starting, where they're talking about distortion and what you shouldn't do, basically.
There's creating distractions, enabling, exaggerating.
Exaggerating? Look, I know for a fact that Ruby has not got the cheek to try and sit here and say that you're not allowed to exaggerate after the amount of stuff she has exaggerated in the past.
Where mothers are powerful, where we get together and we hold the line. We hold the line. When you're at war, you want the people on the front line to be strong, not like, well, you know, let them do what they want.
Yep, that is Ruby saying that you need to join her cult because you're at war with the world. Not exaggerating in the slightest. Hey, I love your videos and was wondering what your opinions are on the Kelly fam drama. Dad Challenge Podcast did a video on it. I did actually see this, it was all over TikTok, and look, I wish I could be surprised at what these family channels do, but at this point, I'm just not. So in case you aren't aware, there's a TikTok account called The Kelly Fam. They have 1.2 million followers, and it's your standard family channel account. But recently, they had a great idea to show a tutorial on how you can get one of your kids on a ride at Disneyland when he's not tall enough to go on the ride at Disneyland.
Our thrill-seeking boy who can't get enough of Disney theme park rides. The only problem, you ask? He's just not tall enough for the big ones. But we didn't want that to stop him from feeling the rush, so we took matters into our own hands and crafted a shoe that just might do the trick. With the help of towering heels, extra flip-flop bottoms, and some Gorilla Glue, we possibly discovered the ultimate theme park hack.
Which it doesn't take a genius to realise. That is very unsafe. Like, they don't have these height requirements at theme parks just to be a nuisance and be like, haha, you're not allowed on here because you're not tall enough. No, it's for safety reasons. It's to make sure you don't fucking fall off the thing. And I don't think you'll be surprised that obviously people were very annoyed about this, and their original response to people being annoyed was just them, like, boasting about it.
We got through their system and got him on the ride.
And number two...
So why would they comment on this?
They're
going to be like...
This is like bringing a lot of attention to Disney.
Yeah.
Like, people are thinking about Disney, like, subliminally thinking about Disney.
So let me get this straight. They are boasting because, first of all, they got past the security at Disney, like there's some fucking criminals that have just robbed a bank. And secondly, they're now saying that it shouldn't really be a problem because it's free promotion for Disney, as if Disney needs fucking free promotion. But then after this response, they then created another response basically calling everyone stupid and said that they didn't do what they said they did.
Never, ever put my kids in actual danger. That's number one. Number two, I would never condone any other parent trying to put their kid on a ride that they're not tall enough or something that's not safe for them.
So why'd you make the video then?
Number three, you don't actually know what happened. In the video, you didn't see him going on any rides. All you saw was him wearing a platform shoe that made him way over the height of 38 inches. You want to know why? Because he's already tall enough with regular shoes to be 38 inches tall. So before you start throwing stones, man, get the facts straight.
Get the facts straight, as if we're not just basing it on what he said in the first place. Like, he's now saying that, oh, the kid was obviously tall enough. Like, how did you not know that? Are you fucking stupid? But in his now deleted video that he uploaded to YouTube, he literally says that the kid isn't tall enough to go on the rides.
Cannon's 37 inches tall, but for him to get on the majority of the thrill rides, he needs to be 40 inches tall.
So he literally said, from his own mouth, that his kid is 37 inches tall, and to get on all the rides, he needs to be 40 inches tall. So he made the shoes. Like, you can't just tell everyone that, then call people stupid when they believe you. Like, are you fucking dumb? And then obviously, when that response didn't work, we then got the classic YouTube apology.
Hey everyone, so we'd like to address this Disney shoe situation one more time. So what started off as us trying to make an entertaining video for our audience that we thought you'd enjoy quickly turned into us realizing that what we put out on our platforms has more consequences than we initially thought. As we began to realize this, we also realized that we have more influence than we initially thought. And that influence, if presented in a negative way, could have a ripple effect that could potentially cause harm or danger to someone else.
So here he is saying that he now realises that his actions could have severe consequences because if someone else tried this, their kid could get hurt. Which I'm glad you've now realised that, as if it shouldn't already have been obvious, but I don't believe him. He had every chance to respond like this in the first place and made countless amounts of responses, basically saying that it's no big deal, he's in the right, he did absolutely nothing wrong, but when the hate got too much, he made this YouTube apology. So yeah, I mean, you kind of missed your opportunity, I feel like. But yeah, either way, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know what you think of the series coming back and if you want me to continue it in the future. And like I said, it's not going to be every video by any means. It's just going to be a chance for me to talk about some topics that maybe I didn't make a full video on, you know? But yeah, let me know your thoughts. But yeah, if you did enjoy, please leave a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and obviously if you want to let me know topics to talk about in future videos, the best way to do that's on my Instagram. It's @MARKIE, it's always linked in the description. And until the next one, I'll see you guys in a bit, alright? Goodbye.